Well, ladies and gentlemen, they've let me out of the studio today and brought me along to the Dirty Onion for the launch of the 10th anniversary of the Belfast City Blues Festival. This year's festival runs from the 29th of June through until the 1st of July, and I believe this year there's going to be a great lineup. So let's go and find out who's performing this year and who all's here at the launch today. So, the Belfast City Blues Festival has been running 10 years now. How did it all start?
It started with 4 venues and 10 gigs, and there wasn't a blues festival in Belfast, so that's why I started it. And now we're up to over 60 shows and 24 venues. So it's all looking good.
So there is a big blues scene here in Belfast, and it seems every year with your festival it seems to be helping to develop that, doesn't it?
It's getting massive. There's a lot of young bands coming up, a lot of young kids coming up playing, and a lot of workshops happening. And it's really, really good. It's very vibrant, it's very live, and a lot of kids seem to be getting into blues and R&B.
So tell us about some of the highlights of this year's festival.
Well, there's one young lad that we have handpicked called Aaron Keelock. He's playing on Saturday, the 30th of June. Also, we have Dr. Feelgood, who are playing on the Friday the 29th, which is selling really well. So I'm looking forward to that. Plus, we've got Hawkins on the Sunday afternoon, which is a very special and intimate gig. And we've also got Blues in the Boat, the cruises up and down the river.
And just in one line, tell the camera why everybody should come along to the Blues Festival this year.
Because it's the best festival in Ireland.
What was it that got you into blues music originally then?
It's a funny story actually. I remember being young and I was 5 years old and I wanted to watch The Lion King, believe it or not, but somebody had recorded over The Lion King and it was Chuck Berry. And let's just say I'm glad that somebody's recorded over The Lion King because that changed my life.
How do you find the blues scene in Belfast at the minute? Is it a thriving scene?
It's exploding. It really, really is. It never ceases to amaze me how much it's just gradually getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's just such a good thing to see. It's amazing.
Okay, and in one line, tell the camera why everybody should come to the Belfast City Blues Festival this year.
Everybody should come to the Belfast City Blues Festival because you're going to see some of the best musicians, in my eyes, some of the best musicians in the world play their thing, do their thing, and the blues is one of the best art forms in music. It will make you happy, it'll make you sad, it'll do everything to you, and you need to come and experience that.
Okay, so tell me this, are you a massive fan of the blues?
I am a fan actually, and it is an opportunity because it is the type of music that is open for everyone, that everyone can get involved in, and regardless of whether you're a fan or not, you'll enjoy it.
Now it's coming near the end of your year as mayor. Only 2 weeks left?
Just 2 weeks, yes. Yeah, try not to think about it too much because then I'll be sad, yeah. I'll not be able to do great events like this because it's just so positive being the Lord Mayor, because there's so many good things that happen in Belfast and you get to be part of it.
Just in one line, tell the camera why everybody should come to the Belfast City Blues Festival this year.
Because there's something to enjoy for the whole family, and whether you're an avid music fan or you're new to the blues scene, you should definitely get out and enjoy it.
Okay, so Willie, it's going to be a busy festival for you this year, a couple of gigs, haven't you?
Absolutely. Wonderful atmosphere here, especially at the launch, and we're all delighted to be part of it. In my case, very fortunate to be playing Saturday afternoon, the 30th of June, doing our Rory Gallagher special day with my band, and then the following evening is with the Thin Lizzy tribute.
You mentioned Rory Gallagher and Thin Lizzy. We know how important those bands were to the Irish entertainment scene. How would you describe that?
I saw Rory Gallagher in the Ulster Hall when I was probably 14 or 15, and it changed my life. And when I met Rory, I was able to tell him that. I also supported Philip Lynott with my band. Many years ago now, we got to meet Phil Lynott. So for a kid growing up in Belfast to then meet your heroes, people who inspired you to become a musician and want to be a player, and actually meet them, was absolutely unbelievable. And Rory and Thin Lizzy, incalculable, the impact those guys had on me and just about everybody else here.
Okay, just in one line, tell the camera why everybody should come to the Belfast City Blues Festival this year.
It shows Belfast at its best. Fantastic musicians, fantastic venues, a lot of great nights, a lot of great days. And Belfast has a tradition of fine blues musicians. And need I say more than Gary Moore or Jim Armstrong, to name two. So please come along, you're more than welcome. We want to play for you and want you to enjoy the blues.
Okay, so Bumper, once again, your company Kolormaster has got involved in the Blues Festival. Tell us why you get involved every year.
We've been involved in the Blues Festival from the start, really, with the organiser, Seamus O'Neill. He's a great guy, a local guy, and he puts his whole heap into making this festival work, and it's always worked. It is absolutely the top festival in Belfast.
And again, there's a great lineup of acts coming across this year.
There's a great line of events every year, but my favourite would be the Blues on the Boat. The Blues on the Boat, the tickets sell out like that every year, and you got to get one. It's the jewel in the crown as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, Bumper, in one line, just tell the camera and everybody out there why we should all come to the Blues Festival this year.
You should all come to the Blues Festival this year to promote your city, promote the blues, and promote Seamus O'Neill, who absolutely spends all year making this work, and it works every year.
Okay, so Karen, American Holidays has been involved in the City Blues Festival for quite some time now. Why do you keep getting involved every year?
We keep getting involved every year because, one, it's a fantastic festival. It homes new talent from all over Northern Ireland. It's a perfect fit with American Holidays and the blues, and we've got Brand USA and United Airlines on board this year, so it all fits like a glove.
And are you a big fan of blues music yourself?
I am indeed. I was lucky enough to be over on my honeymoon to the Deep South 5 years ago, and I was in Memphis and Nashville and New Orleans, and it's just absolutely fantastic, so big fan.
So just in one line, tell the camera why everybody should come to the Blues Festival this year.
The Blues Festival is such a prestigious festival. People come from all over the world. It's got new talent, it's got old talent, it's got in-between talent, it's got absolutely everything that anybody would ever want to, and you should be a part of it. It's a great day.
So as well as doing the launch today, you guys are playing the festival this year, aren't you?
That's right, we're playing the 1st of July in, where are we playing again? The Black Box, yeah, really looking forward to it. It's great, I came up from Dundalk today on the train, and there's a good vibe here, and the sun's about to come out, so looking forward to it.
Tell us about the tribute show then, Tinn Lizzy. How did you all get together?
Well, I met Speedo 12 years ago, and he invited me up to play a gig on St Patrick's Day one time, and Phil and its mother came up, Philomena from Dublin, and we all had a big party and had a ball. So we kept in touch since then, so I kind of roll up to Belfast and have the crack with the boys now and then, so it's great to be here.
And did you ever get the chance to meet the great Phil Lynott?
Yes, whenever I was 20, I'd done a tour with Thin Lizzy. It was their Renegade tour. We were the support band, and it was great to meet him. He was lovely. He was very kind. He was very gracious, very nice. Gave us lots of tips, and great guy. It was wonderful.
What was life on the road with Thin Lizzy like? Was it mad? Was it completely rock and roll?
It was rock and roll. That's all I can say.
Because you mentioned Phil's mother there, Philomena. It must have been great to meet her as well.
Yeah, she's 87 and she's a great woman. I went to visit her in October in Sutton in Dublin, her house, and she's a great woman.
Philomena reckons that John is the closest she's ever heard to her son singing.
Wow, now that's a big compliment.
Well, That's very nice of you to say that. I'll give you that money later.
Okay, and one line, just tell the camera why everybody should come to the Belfast City Blues Festival this year.
Well, there's some fantastic guitar players. It's Belfast City Blues Festival with some of the best musicians. Speedo, and the boys are playing, so what better reason to go? Get your ass up here.
Okay, so Carls, from the last time we spoke recently on the TV show, you won a big award.
I know I did, yes, and we brought it today, especially for Belfast City Blues Festival.
So you were across in England at the UK Blues Awards. What was the evening like?
It was amazing, you know, and for the first time to have a regional award for Northern Ireland, so I'm very proud to represent us.
So what does this mean for you? What does it mean for blues in Belfast?
Well, I think it means now I've got to step up to the mark more. And of course, the UK Blues Federation is, it's been going a few years and is growing. So I think it's my job now as regional winner to highlight what we have here in Northern Ireland and the blues that comes from our earth. So let the rest of the UK know how great we are.
And of course, you're going to be playing at this year's festival. Are you looking forward to it?
I can't wait. And it's a special luncheon at the Black Box on the 1st of July. So I'm really, really pleased to bring the new show here.
Okay, Kaz, just look into the camera and tell everybody why they should come to the Belfast City Blues Festival this year.
Come to Belfast City Blues Festival because we are award winners.